Yay. Hi, Katie. I'm glad you're here. And you're invited by Paige. That's wonderful. Awesome. Okay. And Lori is popping on. Maybe I do need to wait just a few more minutes. And Layla. Hey, this is so fun. So fun, so fun. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started because, like I said, I want to be able to get through the material, but I also want to respect your time and make sure that everybody isn't feeling like they have to sit here and be on Zoom all night long. So I am Danielle Porter. I am the founder of Team Nourished, and you guys were all invited here. You are either already a Team Nourished coach or you were invited by a Team Nourished coach. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I am super pumped that everybody is here tonight. I'm very honored. Anytime anybody spends a portion of their time with us learning about what we do or even just listening, it thrills me because I know you could be doing 100 other things with your time. So without further ado, I do kind of want to get us kicked off. I'm going to give you kind of the rundown of what we're going to do tonight. Like I said, you're going to get two things if you were invited onto the call, and all the coaches too. You'll get two things after the call. I'm going to convert this recording into a YouTube link so that you can rewatch it or send it out for those of you who are coaches who had people couldn't pop on. Send it out to those people. And I also have created a PDF document for our team so that if you are not a video person and you need to like see the hard paper, you can print it off on your printer. So just so that you know that you will be getting that kind of stuff as well. So thank you again for joining us tonight. This is a Zoom call all about what it means to be a coach on Team Nourished. Now, let me just explain a little bit because I think a lot of you guys were invited from other people on the call. And so some of you are like, who's Team Nourished? I thought Team Empowered. I thought, Salty Souls. I thought Team Nourished is the mother company of a lot of different companies. We have Team Valor, we have Salty Souls, we have Team Empowered, Team Sovereign. Everybody is all collectively up underneath of Team Nourished, and we are stronger together. So if you've got a little flyer that says stronger together, that's because we are. It's really important to me. Community is really important to me, and I truly believe that we are best when we join together. There was this really cool little illustration one time about I was in college and we were all standing in our gym. It was all the freshmen, and they had us split up into these different groups, like we'll call them teams, but they had them split up all around. And every little team, there was only 10 people in each team, and every team was given a sound to make. So like some of us were clicking with our hands, some of us were going like that, just different sounds. And so we would each individually, as these little small pods, do that. And it's like, okay, we can't hear any of them. We can't see anything happening because there's so many people in this gym. Something's happening, but you can't really figure out what. But all of a sudden, everybody started doing it in accordance with one another, using their gifts or their strengths, their talent that was given to them. And all of a sudden, it was this incredible cacophony of noise that sounded like this beautiful rainstorm. And that's kind of what I think about when I think about Team Nourished. It's that we all have these incredible gifts. And while they are amazing and wonderful and powerful on our own, or maybe in our tiny little circle, when we expand that outward and link arms with other women who are passionate about health and wellness as well, but maybe have a different kind of gift, we are so much stronger together. So I'm really, really excited that you guys are here to learn more about coaching. In case you don't know me, I am Danielle Porter. I am a mother of two. I am an Army spouse. I do live in Hawaii, which is really exciting. I don't know why I love telling people that, because then they're like, well, yeah, good for you. You live in Hawaii. But I live in Hawaii and I love it. I never, ever, ever want to leave, but we are Army. Let's see. I have my master's degree in nutrition. I came into coaching almost 6 years ago. It was actually 6 years ago that I started my very first fitness program, T25. If you don't know T25, Shaun T, he's the creator of Insanity. He did a 25-minute program, and that was where I was. So a friend of mine had lost a lot of weight with P90X, and I was super stoked about her results. But I was having a really hard time. I was 8 weeks postpartum, really, really struggling with my body image. I had always been a bigger girl, had kind of resigned myself. I'd done all the diets, all the everythings, resigned myself to being heavier set, and just knew that that was the life for me. But then when I saw my friend who had also kind of been in the same life space as me, when I saw her and her results, I had to ask her like what was going on. And so she was like, oh, I started this online fitness boot camp thing. It's amazing. You know, you do it on your own time, but you know, we just all kind of get in there and we encourage each other and we inspire each other. And I knew that I needed to make a change. I knew, you know, I had a little girl and she just, I don't know, it was different for me. I had a little boy as well, and he was 2, but having a little girl changed something in me. Having a little girl, I looked at her and I was like, oh my gosh, she's going to struggle with the exact same things I struggled with. She's going to hate her body. She's going to grab her fat rolls. She's going to make fun of herself so nobody sees how insecure she is. There was all of this stuff like wrapped up in this little 8-week-old baby, which is not her problem, poor thing. But I was like, I just panicked and I was like, all right, Erica, you know what? Yes, yeah, I do. Whatever it is you want me to do, like I've tried everything. What the heck, last ditch effort, let's give this a shot. And what I found, I thought I was getting a workout program. I thought I was maybe going to meet some nice people who would give me a high five if I did my workout. And 5 years later, what we have created is this insanely amazing, powerful group of people who are changing the landscape of health and wellness, especially if you've, you know, been kind of awoken by the COVID-19 stuff. You know that everybody all of a sudden is about like their health and preventative health. How do I keep myself healthy instead of how do I fix something later on? And so everybody was like, let's do this together at home. And so it just has naturally exploded out of that. And so that's kind of where we are today. When I started this, I was 273 pounds, could not walk up and down the stairs without huffing and puffing. Like, I don't know, just whatever you think of was what I was going through. Hated the way I looked in all of my clothes, constantly like pulled and tugged and just couldn't get comfortable in my own skin. And what I found, and of course it wasn't a magic bullet. It wasn't just like, oh my gosh, look at that. I lost all this weight because I took this magic pill. But what I found was a sustainable lifestyle that wasn't a diet. What I found was an incredibly supportive community that saw me through really, really good days and really, really, really bad days. I saw there was this power in community that all came together. And what I found was there's also an income potential with this. What I found was I had taken myself out of the job market because I had 2 children and just knew that, you know, I needed to be home for them. And I wanted to be able to contribute to our family and to our income. But I also wanted a sense of purpose greater than just this tiny little bubble that I was holding. Like there was nothing wrong. And I love being a mom. There was nothing wrong with that, but I just felt this whisper of God saying like, no, there's more. There's more. Like I've got more for you. And that was coaching. I had gone back to school, got my master's degree in nutrition, had begun the process of opening my own nutrition counseling business, a private practice. And, you know, I was doing this business plan, and this was 2 years into my first program. I'd already lost like, I don't know, 40 some odd pounds, was feeling really good. So I'm like writing out this business plan, talking to my husband, getting this proposal together to go to a bank and ask them for a loan, a small business loan. And at this point, I'm like calculating out, I don't know, electricity costs and staffing costs and insurance and this and that and this and that. And we're at tens of thousands of dollars at this point. And I looked at my husband and I was like, I don't know that I can do this. Like, I don't know that I can accept the weight of this debt and know that if this doesn't work out, like all of that is on me. And so I was talking to another friend during that time, and she was like, well, Danielle, you already do Beachbody coaching. And I was like, oh yeah, I mean, I'm a discount coach. Like you can get a 25% discount, and I always had. And I was like, okay, well, I can do that. But I had never really seen the career, the income potential in it. You know, I might make $15, $20 here and there when a friend would ask me like, oh my gosh, you look amazing. What are you doing? But I never really sunk into the meat of becoming a coach. I did not run my own groups. I didn't really do any of that kind of stuff. And she was like, well, you're kind of sitting on a gold mine here, friend. Like all of this happened because of this one choice that you decided to start this online boot camp with your friend and this little accountability group. What if you started sharing that with other people? And I was like, oh, well, I think I'll give that a try. And so I did. And then here we are 5 years later, almost six-figure business, coaches, hundreds of coaches in Team Nourished. We are just, again, powerfully changing the landscape of health and wellness, like all over the place. It's super exciting. So that's kind of my little, it's not really little at this point, but my story. I did want to ask really quick, there's a couple of people I wanted to ask if they could share like little micro versions of their story. We do have some stuff I definitely want to cover, but Amanda, Harold, can you take yourself off of mute and share your story, just how you got started in this and what really made you want to join Team Nourished?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm Amanda. I'm a coach on Team Nourished. I've been a coach for 3 years. Ironically enough, I came across Danielle's kind of like sneak peek is what we called him back then when she was on a trip in Hawaii. I was at a point where I was tired by 10 o'clock, no energy. I have 2 kids. It wasn't because they were waking up early or anything, because they were 2 and 4. So it wasn't because of that. I was in sorry. My husband was a year into his stroke recovery, and we were as busy as could be because he had 9 appointments a week. The kids had preschool twice a week. I had all the duties of mom and dad and a caregiver. And I had just let my health and wellness go for a whole year. So I came across Danielle's little sneak peek. I got on, I watched, and I thought, you know what, I really need something that I could do from home. And not have to leave the house. And at this point, it was just to take care of my own health and wellness. So I started with 21 Day Fix. I got Michael to do what he could do based off of his right side paralysis. And then I got my mom to do it with me. So we started to do it as a family. And I just saw how it was changing our lives. So the main part of our job is to work on our own health and wellness, which I had already started. And then I just needed to share it with friends. So I started doing that here and there. And then about a year into it, I thought, well, I could probably do more with this. Started digging deeper. And then I just went all in. I guess probably October is probably when I actually went all in and decided I wanted to grow this as a business. And because I had to leave my job in the ER because of Michael's condition, it kind of just worked out. Like I didn't leave my job to do coaching. It was already decided for me that I wasn't going to go back. So I just started going head first into it and inviting people and building my own team. So did I cover everything?
Totally. Thank you so much, Amanda. You're such a blessing and a gift to this team. And I've loved working with you this entire time. Paige, are you able to unmute and just go with a quick little version of your story real quick?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, short version. I don't know, growing up, I always struggled with body, poor body image and just never really being happy with where I was at. I joined the Navy and I thought that would fix it. It didn't, because I had to work on me. I had to work on the inside of me first, which I have now come to realize. But about a year ago, I really started working on my mindset. I opened up to some people really close to me about my struggles with, anorexia and just bad body image. And I started the healing process. And so I got more into my fitness. And then just this past, March, I enrolled? I think it was. But Danielle was just talking to me. She's like, I think you'd be a good coach, or I think this would be a good fit for you. And I just needed something to, I don't know, I just needed some more support because I was going to the gym, I was doing all the right things, and I just didn't have that support that I needed around me. So when I joined Team Nourished, I don't know, this community has just been really amazing. I have daily accountability with you guys. I have just a team that rallies around me when I'm struggling, and I have all this nutrition support and education that I just did not have before. Which is really important because I didn't realize, I thought I knew how to eat healthily, and I did for the most part, but I would eat healthily and then just eat way too much of it, I would choose the right foods, but you'd eat all of it, so that was a big part of that. And then starting my own business has been huge for me as well, personal development wise. I've found, I know Danielle says this all the time, but having somebody that you are leading along this nutrition journey pushes you to be better. And that's really what it's done for me. I think staying on track with my fitness these past few months and staying on track with my nutrition, I wouldn't have done that nearly as well if I didn't have people looking up, or maybe not looking up to me, but that I was going along this journey with. So yeah, it's a little bit about me. I feel like that's a good condensed version.
No, that's perfect. And I think that you hit the nail on the head, and this is kind of where I wanted to transition into the next segment about, is this is about your journey first. So primarily, before anything else with coaching, it's about your own journey. And I think there's kind of two ends of the spectrum here that I work with, that we talk about when we're talking about like joining coaching team. There's the people that believe, I'm not at my healthy weight, I don't know anything about fitness, I don't know, I eat Twinkies and Doritos all day long, like what in the world, I can't be a coach. So there's that end of the spectrum. And then there's the other end of the spectrum, which I think is kind of, it's funny because Paige, I feel like, was over here as a power lifter, a girl who goes to the gym, like she knows how to work out, she knows the healthy foods to eat, and it's all of that. So like there's these two, it's like, well, where is my place here? And so what I think is really cool is that there's opportunity within that entire spectrum, because it's not about this one cookie cutter little thing. Like if you look around our team, there is every shape, every size, every gender. I know that, we talk a lot about women in this, but we have men on our team. We have all shapes, colors, sizes, all of the things, because there's not a cookie cutter coach, because it's about your journey first. And it's about plugging into your fitness, your nutrition, your own accountability. And so much of what we do is this is the way I describe it to everyone that onboards with me, is you're an apprentice coach. And during your apprenticeship, you are going through the boot camp on your own so that you know what you're trying to offer to other people. It's really difficult to do this without understanding what it is you're offering to other people. And really, you don't know how to do that without getting in the middle of the bed, kind of thing. You can't stand on the outside of the bedroom and be like, oh, I'm pretty sure I know what that bed feels like. I'm pretty sure you know what I mean? Like, you don't know what it feels like until you're in it. And I think that that's where the magic is, because when you experience it for yourself, you get your own transformation. And, I came into this with a weight loss journey to be had. I needed to lose weight for my personal internal health. Like, yes, of course I wanted to wear a smaller pant size, but it was so much more than that. It was energy, it was vitality, it was about living life and keeping up with my kids, and not, taking naps every day at 3 o'clock because I just couldn't do it anymore. It was about my own journey. But there's plenty of people. There's a wonderful coach. She's been on my team for like 4.5 years, like almost as long as I've been doing this. She joined Team Nourished because she was anemic and she needed better nutrition, and she needed a supplement to get herself out of anemia without taking iron supplements. And so that's where she is. There's just all different spectrums. We have people like Paige who are power lifters. We have people like Amanda who run half marathons for fun, which is crazy, you guys. I mean, I know people do, but like, yeah. There's all different kinds, and it's all about what fits your needs. I know, Paige, she's insane. Like, who does that for funsies? But apparently Amanda does, and lots of other people too. But it's about your journey, and it's about really sinking into what's going to refill your cup. Because I think we go through these days and we're giving and we're giving and we're giving, and we don't even realize how depleted we are. And I feel like that goes across all levels. So I'm a really big believer in like the trifecta of health. So that's nutrition, fitness, and mental health. And all of those things all wrap into one to create a whole and healthy person. And so if you aren't attending to those three needs, there's always going to be this side gap where you're losing energy, you're losing steam. And so we try as Team Nourished to really encapsulate all of that and give you the tools for personal development, give you the tools for nutrition, give you the tools for the fitness, and then hold you accountable to those in a loving and graceful way, but also a way that when we see, I think of it when I enter into a client relationship, I kind of ask them, do you need tough love, Danielle, or do you need like grace-filled Danielle? Do you need the Danielle that's going to tell you it's okay, like take a breather, or do you need the Danielle today that's going to say like, sorry, sister, pull up your big girl panties and drive on. Like you need to prove to yourself that you can do this. Like all of that is wrapped up into one. And I think it's funny because it's really difficult to explain that to somebody without actually seeing. So I really wanted to show you guys, I'm a really big visual learner. So I am going to screen share really quick and give you guys an inside peek into what we're talking about when we talk about boot camps, because boot camp, virtual wellness studio, I don't know, whatever name you want to call it, it's really hard to understand without actually being inside of it and seeing. So I want to share with you what we do. So this is my boot camp. If you are with Team Empowered, yours might look a little different. I know Team Sovereigns, yours might look a little different. It's all just depending on the theme. I like to theme mine every single month, so all the content kind of flows and looks nice together. These are resources that when you join our team, like yes, when you join our team, you participate in this, and this is about your journey. But if your desire is to grow a business, we also give you the tools to replicate this yourself, and you're able to change it and to make it your own. There's several different ways to do this. So this is mine. It is held in a private, secret accountability group on Facebook. So we have some key community principles. Every night there is a check-in. So this just happened an hour ago it started. So everybody checks in with their food, their workout, how to go, their gratitude. Really big in my personal boot camp on gratitude. I think that that's kind of another one of those magic sauce ingredients that really helps create a healthy whole person. I may be the leader of this, but guys, I'm right there with you. I know each of my teammates in here are right there with you. So I'm listing out, and this is real vulnerable share here. Yesterday wasn't my best day. Had a lot of peanut butter. And I don't mean like, oh girl, you made a tablespoon too much peanut butter. I mean like, yo, that's a lot. That's a lot of peanut butter. But it's about being real. It's about getting in there and being real with your people. That's why they want to be in here. Allie is sharing her results that she's had in the last, 11 months, which is amazing. She's lost 26 pounds and 17 inches. Fantastic. Every day there's a little prompt in here. There's it's motivational, educational, inspirational, action item kind of thing. Some fun things to do. The other thing that I wanted to share with you guys that everyone who gets enrolled in Team Nourished has access to is there we go. Every month I provide a new meal plan for our team. My background is in nutrition. It is my jam. I love nutrition. I love meal planning. That is my, I could look at recipes online all day long. So I'm using my strength to infuse in my team, in my boot camp. So this is part of what you get access to. So you get a meal plan, breakfast, lunch, dinner. It has your grocery list, all of the photos, all of the things, snack options, etc. There's one other thing I wanted to show you guys. Beachbody On Demand is the platform that we use to do our workout so that we aren't having to spend time creating our own workouts. I know that if that's your jam, that's amazing. You are more than welcome to infuse your own, but this is a way that you're able to kind of do this very easily without having to spend hours upon hours upon hours. You can utilize Beachbody On Demand. So there are hundreds, thousands and thousands and thousands of programs in here. Morning Meltdown, 21-Day Fix, Lift 4 is all about lifting and HIIT. I know Paige is doing 80-Day Obsession. I think Carrie is too, where it's abs and booty, total body. I'm trying to think of some of the other 10 rounds is the boxing program that I am doing. Why are they not all loading right now? Because my internet's being crazy, but they are, why is it not showing me everything? I'm probably not doing something right here. Okay, we'll do A to Z. That'll help. There we go. 22-minute ones, 30-minute ones, hour-long ones. This is more like Amwala is an MBA trainer who is partnered with Beachbody. CrossFit-y, functional fitness, lots of weights. He yells and cusses. It's very boot campy. My husband loves it. Paige loves it. There's several people who are like obsessed with that program. Bar Blend, which is like a more ballet bar yoga type thing. There's an entire yoga studio with 114 different yoga workouts. We have postpartum fitness, during pregnancy fitness, dance. Gosh, there's kids programming in here. I mean, the originals like P90X and Insanity and Turbo Jam and all the ones that people are like, oh my gosh, yes, Beachbody, I know them. They did P90X. Pio is a hybrid between Pilates and yoga. Like, I don't know, there's just all kinds. Shift Shop, which is agility and strength. Tai Chang, fluid movement kind of thing, very low impact. I mean, gosh, guys, it's on and on and on. The other thing that we have that sets us apart, I think, and again, you're going to hear a lot about nutrition from me since that's where my hub and love is. We have 2 different nutrition programs. We have the Portion Fix, which is the containers that lots and lots of people have seen before. We also have 2B Mindset, which is a nutrition mindset program. The last thing I wanted to show you instead of just talk to you about is our coach training website. So we're going to kind of move into, because I will say, like, prior to what we're talking about right now, all of my clients have access to this stuff. Like, whether you're a coach on our team or not, all clients have access to that. Now we're going to transition into building a business and how our team equips you to do this as a side hustle, equips you to do this as a full-time income, like myself and several others on our team have done. We are the home of, I think, like 9 elite teams now. It's incredible. But this training website is where you begin. So you will get access to this when you can, where you can log in. It is set your own pace training. So you just log in and it teaches you exactly how to set up and run your business. Every week, our team has training calls that teaches you how to run your business, how to influence people on social media, how to post on social media. This explains everything. All of the videos are like 10 to 17 minutes. I think they're all fairly short so that you can kind of get in and get out and you don't feel like you're having to spend a ton of time dealing with learning how to do the things. It's all pretty easy. I mean, I will say, and maybe some of the other girls can back me up, fairly simple, and then you just do it. So if you just follow the programming that's set aside for you, you just follow the programming and set aside and build a business. Like, I know it always sounds like, oh, that's too good to be true, but truthfully, like, I mean, I know Renee can speak to this, Paige, you can speak to this, Layla, Amanda, Carrie, all of you guys who are on here. I mean, we give you exactly what to do, and you just kind of plug and play and take care of that. Now, as far as building your own boot camps go, you kind of have an option. Each of us allows, I think, pretty much the same thing on our team, because you're all allowing what I allow. And that's, if you're not ready to build out your own boot camp platform yet, then you participate in ours and add people to ours. You coach your people within the structure of our group so that you don't feel like we're just like, all right, here you go. Good luck. Hope it succeeds. Like, we mentor you and guide you through the entire process, from the day you sign up to the day you sign up your first person to the day you sign up your 100th person. Doesn't matter. We as a team are collectively there for you to walk you through and help you grow the size business that you want to grow. Couple of little things before I open it up for a question. I did want to talk specifically about income and how we earn income, because I think there's a lot, again, it's one of those things like we just have to address it head on and say, like, yes, there is income possibility with this. And I do have to put a legal disclaimer in here since this is recorded. Beachbody and Team Nourished do not guarantee any level of income with this opportunity. It is all up to your own skill and diligence. This is not a get rich quick scheme. It is not, hey guys, buy all this product that I bought and stored in my garage from me. That is not how we run things here. While there is a sales component to what we do, This is not a sales position. This is a service position. We are coaches. We are accountability partners. We are sisters in linking arms and running forward into better health and wellness. We are not product salespeople, but just like anything else, there has to be a point of sale. And so the enrollment package is how we sell our coaching. So that's where all of this comes together and how you get paid. So there are two modalities of payment here. One is commission-based. So that's, everybody starts off that way. You make 25 to 40% commission on what you enroll, what you sell, whatever you want to call that. So on a typical boot camp enrollment, you're going to make a $50 commission. It can be a little higher, a little lower. It can be a lot higher depending on what custom package that person needs, because everybody is going to need a different package. They're all going to be priced a little differently. And so that is how you make that commission. Now, that's pretty basic, right? Like, oh, okay, I sell an enrollment package. They're now in my boot camp. Bada bing, bada boom. That's how you made your first modality of payment. Your second way of getting paid is bonuses. So Beachbody offers several different bonuses. There's weekly bonuses, quarterly bonuses, and several different incentive-based bonuses throughout the year. We'll talk about those in just a second. But weekly bonuses is what is the momentum of our team and your team collectively together. Quarterly bonuses is just an outpouring of that. So weekly bonuses start at $14 and go up to, I mean, again, I feel like I need to insert the income disclaimer, but my weekly bonus from today, we get paid every Thursday. My weekly bonus from this paycheck was a little over 700. So, you know what I mean? Like 14 to, I mean, and I'm not like the tippity top of all the tippity tops here. So there's a lot of income potential. Quarterly bonuses range from around 900 to 57,000, I think was one of the last quarterly bonuses for some of the more top senior coaches on our team that have very large teams up underneath of them. So I think it's really easy to say like, oh, $14, that's not very much, but that grows and that builds very quickly. And so it will grow and build as fast as you want to grow and build a business. If you want to take it slow, your income will grow slowly. And that's totally fine. We will still support, love, and teach you and grow you all along the way. If you want to quit your full-time job and do this and pay for a McMansion in Hawaii, I can teach you how to do that too. There's lots and lots of room for income potential. So it's all in you. It's all depending upon how far you want to grow yourself. Because what I found in my own business is the more open I am to growing myself, my internal journey, the more my business is an outpouring of that. And so we support you and love you and grow you right along the way. So as far as incentive-based bonuses go, I did want to touch on that. COVID times are different, you guys. Right now, I know Carrie was posting on Instagram. Right now, we are all supposed to be, or getting ready, we're all supposed to be getting ready to go to New Orleans. So every year there is a fitness and health conference, one fitness and health conference that we all go to, all as coaches. This year it was supposed to be in New Orleans. Unfortunately, we, because of COVID, are not going anywhere. We are going to have a virtual one, and that is okay. But a really cool announcement, and normally this time is set aside for our team call, but like I'm going to hijack this call and put a little team call-y stuff in here. You have the opportunity to earn your ticket to go to that for free. And Paige, Renee, and Megan Pickup all earned officially this month their ticket to next year's fitness conference for free. So congratulations, ladies. That's really exciting. The other incentive, really, really cool thing that all three of those ladies officially earned this month is that they are going to be invited into a test group opportunity. My children are knocking on the door. So they are going to get an exclusive invite into one of the new programs that Beachbody launches. They launch between 3 and 5 new programs a year, and every time they launch a new program, there's a coach test group. You have to earn your way into that. It's a small group setting with the creator of the program, and Paige, Renee, and Megan all earned their ticket into the team. I'm sorry, somebody's trying to come back into the waiting room here. They all earned their ticket into the new program that will be launching in the winter time. So we have a new program launching this summer. There's going to be another new program launching fall, winter. That will be the one that they get to be a part of. So I am, as their mama coach, I'm like bursting at the seams. I had to like hijack her call and tell everybody about that. Those kind of incentive things are really, really cool. Gosh, I'm trying to think of other things. Oh, trips. Other things that we cannot do during Corona times. Take trips. I have been invited into 6 international trips with Beachbody. I know, Amanda, you've already been invited to Mexico next year. Amanda was my guest on a cruise a couple of years ago. Carrie, I think you've gotten the opportunity to do 3. I know this Punta Cana would have been your 3rd, right? There are international trips to be earned, and that is paid for by our enrollments into our boot camp. When people enroll with you, they give you like little points, and you get this fun little trip bank account, and you get invited onto really sweet all incentive or all inclusive trips. And that is really, really fun. We've done a cruise to Jamaica and the Bahamas, Punta Cana, Mexico, a cruise to Haiti and the Bahamas, and then Punta Cana, and next year is Mexico. So I know, Amanda, you've gotten invited off the list for Mexico. Layla's been invited to Mexico. Amanda Collison on our team has been invited to Mexico. So that's a real opportunity. It's not like, oh, these people who do all these amazing things. Like, no, like everybody on our team is freaking baller and amazing. So I'm like, you get a trip. This is amazing. But it is, obviously, it's not just handed to you. You do earn it. As far as other little incentive-based fun things, I was looking at around my very messy office, water bottles and shirts and all kinds of fun little incentive-y things as well. I am one of those people that, like, I ran a half marathon one time in my whole life because there was a really sweet medal and a cool t-shirt. So, like, I'll do anything for a sweet medal and a t-shirt. That's kind of how Beachbody is like, oh, you will you? Well, let's see. This year, we're going to offer you, what is the 12-month, what's that thing? Yeah, I know we're all going like this. What is that called? The Theragun. Theragun, that's what they are. Like, one of the things is a Theragun this year. I'm like, what do I have to do to earn a Theragun? Because I want to earn a Theragun. I could buy myself a Theragun. That's not the point. I just want someone to gift me a Theragun for all of my fun team. So those are more incentive-based earning opportunities. But the primary way is going to be commission, and then you're going to transfer over into the weekly and quarterly bonuses. That's where true income grows. And like I said, that happens on the pace that you want it to happen on. So as soon as you're ready to begin your business, that's kind of where that goes. As far as what to do next, I mean, I definitely want to leave some time for questions, but I also want to make sure that it doesn't get cut, like the end of the call doesn't get cut off. So if you are like, yep, nope, I'm in, what do I do next? We are going to reach out to you. Whoever invited you into this call will reach out to you, kind of see where you are. Like, did you have any other questions you did not want to ask on the call? And then we're going to get you enrolled, because we have boot camp starting on Monday. So we want to go ahead and get you enrolled in those ASAP, because the best thing about this is, as soon as you get enrolled, you're going to start your own journey. So you're going to start your workout, you're going to start your fitness or your nutrition package, you're going to start in our boot camp. And you're going to get yourself some results. I know Carolyn, who's on this call, just posted some photos of herself. She posted a 1-week transformation. Carolyn, can you unmute yourself really quick and tell everybody like the changes that you saw just in that 1 week?
So I've been doing Transform 20 this is week 5. But in a week, I went from a size 12 pant to a size 8 pant almost. I have seen my arms tone up, my belly. I had major abdominal surgery in December, which actually leading up to the surgery, I was in bed basically for 6 straight months, sick as a dog. And my belly was super bloated and everything from it. And I've gone from this massive belly to like nothing. It's like almost completely gone again. So yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I was pulling it up on my phone. She had just posted it earlier today, and we had a call and we're chatting about it. I mean, and I will say, I said a week. I'm sorry. This is June 5th to June 25th. So 20 days. Phenomenal. Like phenomenal in a 20-minute workout program. And again, I feel like I need to make sure that I am very clear. This isn't a magic weight loss pill. I'm not asking anybody to sign up for a magic weight loss pill. This is a supportive community that loves you and encourages you to work out and eat healthy. That's what this is. This is a superfood smoothie or a all natural based energy, not energy supplement, but like a pre-workout, a post-workout. All of our supplements are 100% whole food based. I didn't talk about supplements at all, did I? All of our supplements are 100% whole food based. They are soy free, artificial sugar dye. There's no artificial anything in there. We have a very extensive line of supplements. So you're looking at more holistic things like greens powders and all natural energy mushroom powders and digestive health enzyme boosts, all the way over to post-workout BCAA protein powders and pre-workouts that don't make your heart race kind of stuff. So and there's protein bars and kids smoothie mixes and all kinds of things that we can talk. And like I said, when I was talking about customizing your package, that's what I mean by customizing your package. The supplements that you get a trial of when you enroll are what that's what we'll customize. The workouts are going to be pretty much, you're going to pick the workout with your person and then you're going to go through your plan. But the sooner you enroll in that, the sooner you can start your own transformation, the sooner you're able to start sharing that with other people. And again, I kind of want to battle a little bit of a fear because I know I've been doing this a long time and I know some common fears. And one of those is, oh, I don't have anybody to share this with. Like, I don't know anybody that would want to do this. Well, number one, you need to do this for yourself. The people around you will notice, whether you mean for them to or not. You're a human being that interacts with other people all the time, whether that be in real life, face to face at the grocery store or in your place of work or at church or at wherever, or in your family structure, or maybe it's online. Maybe you go on a vacation with your family and you're finally, for the first time, not hiding behind your kids in photos. People notice that. And so we teach you how to interact with those people, how to encourage them in their own journeys and enroll them into our boot camps. So there is an enrollment process, but super quick and easy, and we can get you started tonight. So does anybody have any questions? I would love, and no question is silly, no question is too hard. If I don't know an answer, I'll tell you I don't know and I'll get back to you. So you can just take yourself off mute, or if you want to type it in the chat, if that feels more comfortable, I'm happy to answer chatty questions too. So does anybody, while we're waiting on that, does any other Team Nourished coach have something that I missed? Because I'm like trying to fit it all in, and I feel like I've built this in 6 years, so I could talk about it for hours. Oh, Gina, are you trying to unmute? Okay, I'll unmute you, maybe. Can I unmute Gina? Let's see.
Okay, got it.
There you go. Go for it, girl.
So as far as us doing the boot camp workout, we do it at any time that we want and then make it live so that our clients can do it with us? Or how do our clients work out with us?
That's perfect. What a good question. Okay. So all of your clients will also get access to Beachbody On Demand. So it is on their time as well.
Oh, cool.
I have gone live in my group working out fitness. The fitness aspect of this is not where I personally am like, oh, I'm an amazing fitness professional. I'm a nutrition professional. I'm not a fitness professional. I don't want to lead you in squats. Paige, on the other hand, might go live in her group and teach people correct form of squats. So that kind of thing. But no, you do not go live and lead the workout.
And then we can pretty much choose any workout we want to do and then share it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, again, and that's what I think is so beautiful about this, because there's people that want to do wallas, scream at you and cuss at you and like, I want to do pull-ups. And And there's people like me who have no desire to do that whatsoever. So there's all different levels of fitness, and we can start, and that's where we also assist you in picking something for your clients that are correct as well, because your clients won't always be doing what you're doing. Sometimes they will. Like I know Carolyn is doing a Transform 20 boot camp coming up next month. So all of the probably 90% of the people in her boot camp will all be doing Transform 20 together. That's not the case in my boot camp. In my boot camp, everybody's doing whatever fits their own personal fitness goal.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
And
oh, go ahead.
to add on to that, like if you wanted, like we're on Zoom right now all together. In the mornings, I do a Zoom workout with some of my other coach friends that are on like our sister team. And I just make the Zoom link available to the people that are in my boot camp. And if the time that we do it works for them, then like they're more than welcome to hop on. And most of us that do it in the morning are all doing like different workouts, but it's just like we get to kind of hang out together.
Cool.
That's perfect, Carrie. Thank you for that. Being in Hawaii, when Carrie works out, when Amanda works out, that's like the middle of the night for me. So I don't ever get to do that kind of stuff anymore. But when I was living in Tennessee, I did that kind of stuff a lot, where we called it an early risers club, and we would all hop on Zoom, mute ourselves, do our workout. At the end of the workout, we're like, all right, guys, I hope everybody had a good day. But it's just something to kind of feel connected to other people, especially if you are somebody who likes a group exercise setting. There are lots of ways that you can incorporate that. Let's see, Katie, is there a way for us to enroll and learn how to become a coach but not be a coach right away? Yes. Military makes it hard to guarantee I will be able to start tomorrow or in a month. Yes. Okay, so Katie, I totally get that. Being a military spouse, I've been a military spouse now for 13 years. My husband's been in 16. That poor man, he don't know when he's going to be able to do anything, right? So as a military affiliated member, you get your coach fee waived. There is a $15 coach fee that pays for the fact that we don't have inventory. We don't have to deal with customer service. I don't have to ship anybody anything, none of that. As a military, and that's $15 a month, which is like, okay, if I was going to start my private practice business, I would be looking at like lots and lots and lots of payments per month. Military, so active duty military spouses, veterans, spouses of veterans, National Guard, reserves, and Gold Star families all receive that $15 fee waived completely. So you could enroll and start your own journey and choose to, I mean, I was a coach for 2 years as a military spouse and never told a single soul about it. I didn't post on Facebook, like I didn't have an Instagram account. I did nothing with it. And that's totally fine. You get 25% as a discount. All coaches get 25% as a discount on all of the products and services as well. So that's kind of another little perk. I would say the majority of my team is built on discount coaches. And then we have this powerhouse team of people who are working to build their own businesses as well. And that can flow naturally. It can flow because you decide, you make a decision. You know, for me, one of my driving forces is my husband is getting ready to retire from the Army in 4 years. I want him not to stress about retiring from the Army. I want him to be able to retire and not be like, oh my God, I have to have a paycheck or my family is not going to be able to pay their bills. Like, I want him to just enjoy that freedom. So that's what drives me. So that's why I'm going to build a big business. Some people just want a discount. Some people just want to pay for their supplements every month. Some people want to get their nails done. Like, it's all in kind of what you want to make of it. Oh, Paige. Okay. So yeah, no, I mean, you can totally, and that also, Katie, to kind of expand on that, because I think you're here with Paige. So like, because Paige is already running her boot camp, if you were to want to say, invite Renee or invite your friend Julie, you could invite her and put her in Paige's boot camp, and you're supporting her within that. I have a lot of people that are not ready to create their own boot camp and push out content and do all of the things, but they're able to bring other friends alongside or bring family members alongside. I know Paige's sister and mom are doing some of this. Like, you know, Amanda's mom does this, her husband does this. So they, you know, they link arms within their families and their friend groups as well. It can be, again, as big or as small as you want it to be. Does anybody else have any questions? Lori or Kanoa? I don't know if you're driving. I know you had, yeah. Gina, yeah.
My phone's gonna die, so I just wanted to say that I'm so happy that I got in on this Zoom meeting, and I'll be in touch with Layla. But I'm in. I love this community and everything that you said. So I just wanted to say goodbye before my phone dies on you guys.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Gina.
Okay, thank you guys.
Bye.
Hope to see you all soon.
Yes, absolutely.
Bye.
All right. Not for now. We'll reach out. Absolutely. Awesome. Good. Lori, and maybe whoever invited you. I'm not. Oh, you're welcome. I didn't know who invited you into the call. I would love to know who invited you as well, because that's so fun. So, ladies on Team Nourished, did I miss anything? There's a lot of stuff. Yeah. Oh, Lori. Yes. Oh my gosh. Duh. Mercedes invite. Yes. Okay. See, and because I just see this cute little picture of you at the beach, I'm like, Lori, I don't even think I knew your last name. Good. Yes. Awesome. We'll talk with Mercedes and you later. Absolutely. No, you're fine. You're fine. You don't need to video chat. No worries. I know Zoom is convenient. You can Zoom from anywhere. I've Zoomed from the beach, from the car, from the bathroom, wherever.
Yeah, I think there was just, I don't know, something you said about like starting your business sounds like really big and official and scary, but like, I don't know, I remember when I started like my first month, I was like, I just enrolled 2 people I knew, friends, and it wasn't a big deal. And you, Danielle, you were just like, yeah, if you don't want to run your whole boot camp, just put them in mine. I was like, that's easy. It takes like so much pressure off. I was like, thank you. So yeah, just know it's not like, I don't know, it's not this big looming thing that you have to be scared of. It's really just networking with people. That's all it is. Yeah.
Right, and it's more about sharing. I think that's the biggest part of this. And I think what freaks people out is they think, oh my God, I have to sell something, I have to do something. But what we don't realize is that every moment that we're engaging with another person, like, and this is the silliest thing. Okay, this is a really good example though. This picture behind me, every time I'm on a Zoom call, I won't say every time, but there are so many times on a Zoom call where I'll have somebody that's like, oh, I love your hibiscus pineapple print. That's so beautiful. Where did you get that? So I tell them, oh, my friend Ashley is an artist. I'll send you her website. I just sold a painting for Ashley. I didn't do anything. It's just there. So this can be that too, if you wanted it to be. Or it can be me pointing out, do you see my lovely hibiscus print? It makes me very happy. You seem like you should be happy. You should buy a hibiscus print. Like, it can be awkward like that too. But it's really just about sharing your own journey and being authentic through that. And I know that there's, I get a lot of people that are like, well, I don't know how to share. That's part of the training. We teach you how to share. We teach you how to tell your story. We teach you how to connect those parts around what you're doing and share that with other people. So, what else? Anybody else? Adriana, I'm glad to see your face. Yay. And Karina, it's nice to see you too. Does anybody have any other questions? I know Kanoa was riding around doing work stuff, so.
I don't have any questions now, but I probably will in the future, or in like 10 minutes when we're done with the Zoom call, then I'll have questions.
Well, that's always the way it is, right? Like, I can think of 100 things. I'm like, I promise I will shut this call down and be like, I did not even say that. What am I doing? Like, and just know that even after doing this for as long as I have and being mildly successful in whatever way you want to count success, I still mess up all the time. So lots of grace on our team, lots of grace and, and love. And just know you can always text me or I think Renee invited you, didn't she? Yeah. Perfect. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. I know, this is so fun, you guys. Thank you all for joining. If anybody has any other questions after this, please just shoot them over. I know, and maybe you didn't feel comfortable enough to ask a question, and that's totally fine too. Just shoot them in private message and we'll chat more. But just know that the person who invited you into this group will be following up with you. And if you're ready to enroll, then I really, really, really look forward to seeing you in the next couple of weeks. I will say just one last little plug. I actually don't, I don't open up my coach business enrollment for a ton of people. I try to keep my coach business enrollment fairly small. So usually I only open up 10 spots per month for that. So if you want one of the spots, definitely say something, because I want to be able to secure your spot in our coach enrollment. So, and you know, I leave that up to the discretion of all the coaches on our team. So if they want to open up 5, they can open up 5, but I know some of them also have full-time jobs. So they may not want to be like, oh, I'll take all 10 of you all at once, but this is my full-time job. So I definitely want to be able to give you my time. Thank you guys so much. And oh, you're welcome, Lori. Thank you again. I'll talk to you soon. I hope everybody has a really good afternoon, evening, or night. So it's very confusing with the time zones. All right. Have a good night, guys.